Hi, we should talk. Now, I'm not saying they're bad, but your unboxing videos could be better. Hello, and welcome to Knives101. This is the premiere episode, and today we're going to be talking about unboxing videos. And why am I jumping right into something as strange as unboxing videos? Well, it's because I've seen way too many of them that are just plain terrible. I'm here to give you some good tips on how to make a nice one. Because some of them are really bad. Some of them are good. Don't get me wrong. Some of them are really good. Some of them are exactly how they're supposed to be. But as somebody who is a knife maker, I can kind of merge my two interests, and I can give you the best tips for making a really good unboxing video. So without further ado, let's jump right into this. Number one, this is a knife unboxing video, not your life story. Now, I know that you'd like to go into a bunch of detail as to why you got this knife, who influenced you into buying this knife, etc., etc. And the thing is, I'm not saying that you shouldn't make a video like that, but don't try to combine the two in one, because it's kind of boring. And I'm not saying that to be a jerk, I'm just saying that it's kind of boring. I mean, you know, we kind of want to see the knife. That's why we clicked on yours. You're unboxing a knife that we'd like to see. So, you know, get to it, buddy. Now, a good unboxing video really should just be around the 2-minute mark. Now, it can be a little bit over, it can be a little bit under, that's fine, but, you know, get down to brass tacks and just show us the knife. Be brief. Number two, set up a nice looking area. Be proactive in this case, and purposely plan out a good location to shoot your unboxing video. It doesn't have to be absolutely perfect or spotless. Well, it probably should be spotless. I mean, if we see a bunch of garbage in the background, you're probably going to turn a lot of people off, or they're not going to take you seriously. Also, you should be aware of how your camera exposes the image. A lot of cameras are on auto, and they just kind of take over. So what I mean by this is don't stand in front of a window and then point your camera at the window. All it's going to do is expose to the outside, and then you're going to look like a black shadow, and you're going to look like Scrooge's Ghost of Christmas Future. Instead, find a wall to shoot you against and have a table in front of you with the product box on it. That way it gives you a place to set things down and you can talk a little bit more freely. Basically, experiment with different setups until you find one that not only are you comfortable with, but also looks good on camera. Number three, use a tripod. They're cheap. What you're doing is called POVing all over the place, and it's usually reserved for found footage movies and pornography. You're doing neither. Now, I don't mean that really harsh, but, you know, tripods are cheap. They're cheap as in cheap. You can just go cheap place and buy a cheap tripod and you're fine. Set it up to the viewing angle, lock everything down, and don't touch it again. You'll have a nice steady shot, and you can just bask in the glory of your beautiful shot. Number four, multiple cameras. Nothing makes a good video even better than having multiple viewing angles of the product that you're trying to open and show to the world. You should take your one camera and set up a wide angle, either of the table or of you standing in front of the table where you're describing the product box as you're opening it. And you should take a second camera that you're either borrowing from a friend, or even your cell phone really works nowadays. I mean, you can get 1080p footage on nearly anything nowadays. Now, this one's a little bit more forgivable. Not everybody's gonna have the software available to be able to cut back and forth between shots. But fear not, in the description box below, I've included some links to some free video editors for your viewing pleasure. Download them, try them, love them. Tip number five, terminology. Know it. Know the difference between the tip and the butt, the ricasso and the choil, the edge and the spine. A lot of people, surprisingly, don't know the common industry terms, which is the next episode, by the way. Spoilers. Keeping consistent terminology is very important because it enables a more efficient communication between parties. I know that kind of sounds like I ripped it out of a textbook, but basically that's what it is. Do you mean that there's the thing over here? Was it really just the thing over here? No? You don't mean? What do you mean? I don't know. Now, tip number six. This one's a little bit facetious, but it bugs the crap out of me. I can see your feet. Now, as I said, you wouldn't think that something like this would be that big of a deal, but if I can see those hairy clobhoppers of yours, I'm completely turned off by your video. I don't want to watch it anymore after that point. I instantly kind of disregard it, and it's really not fair. That may just be me. Number seven, brevity. Now, this may actually just be a repeat of the first one, but I feel it's so important that I should begin and end this entire segment with brevity, because your unboxing video really shouldn't be any longer than 2 minutes, maybe 3 if you can get away with it. But don't make a 10-15 minute unboxing video. It's entirely unnecessary, and all you're doing is bragging to your friends that you put up a 15-minute video on YouTube that has 18 views. Now, these tips just stem from my own personal opinion, which is made up of what a little bit I know about video production and what I know about knife making as a professional. And by all means, if any of these tips has helped you in any way, drop me a link. I'll be sure to watch it. So thanks for watching the debut episode of Knives 101. My name is Jim Stewart with Split Personality, and do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Or just one or two of those three things. Thanks for watching. It's a little tip. Windows knife makers, watch those unboxing videos, and we see your feet. We do kind of make fun of you a little bit. Just a little. I'm sorry. Just ignore that one if you're offended. And everybody loves opinions. Opinions are great. Opinions are like orgasms. Everybody really should have one, but just mine's more important than yours. Joking. Totally joking. Calm down.